where we talk about anything and everything music. Yeah.
Pote niendapo, takalo lifanyike, ewe nuru ya njia yangu. Finyangewe Bwana, niwe chombo chako, naja mbele zako, timiza kusudi lako kwangu. Siwezi bila wewe, uwepo wangu ni wewe, uhai bila wewe, yote ubatili. Kama siyo wewe, ningekuwa wapi? Ningekuwa nani bila damu yako? Siwezi bila wewe, uwepo wangu ni wewe, uhai bila wewe, yote ubatili. Kama siyo wewe, ningekuwa wapi? Ningekuwa nani bila damu yako? Bila wewe, bila wewe, bila wewe.
Haya.
Wow.
Wow. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
That's so lovely.
Thank you.
Hello everyone watching us online. Oh my goodness. I think niko overwhelmed kidogo hapa hivi. I need some time.
Mimi niko kwa keys.
Uko kwa keys? Hey, ngoja.
Niko kwa sauti pia.
Uko kwa sauti?
Lakini keys ndio imenishika. Nimebaki huko. So utakaa kabla univute. I am in the box.
You're in the box
of the keyboard.
Ndio sasa. On that note, let me just welcome you guys to the TalkBox, where we talk about anything and everything music. If you're watching us live on YouTube, on Facebook, like, comment, share that link with your friends over there. And without further ado, ndio sasa, ni lugha ya mkutano. Without further ado, let me just introduce my guest to my left. Watajiintroduce because wako na uzito. I wouldn't do justice. So, to my left, let me start with our guest.
With the guest.
I'm so sorry. Apologies.
Yes.
With the guest.
The guest.
Yes, please. Karibu.
Kuna vile mnachocha.
Tunachocha. Hiyo ndio kazi yetu.
Thank you so much. My name is Daisy Love Nkirote Muturia. Yes, that is my name. I'm a composer, commercial songwriter, pianist, singer, sound engineer. And apart from that, I'm an environmentalist or environmental scientist. So thank you.
Umesikia hiyo? Have you heard that for the people out there in the international area? Have you heard that? We were talking about uzito. And as I mentioned, kuna uzito kwa hiyo kiti. And umesikia hiyo sauti, Stick around, our next guest. Tafadhali. Ama wewe ni pastor, unajua kuna ile pose ya pastor.
This rate, najita.
Kwani unataka kujitetea nayo?
Daisy ni she's an environmental scientist. Mi lazima nitafute science pia mimi.
Ni sawa, wewe chagua ni wako kwa kiti sasa.
I like flowers.
You like flowers? Flower scientist.
So I'm also a flower scientist. No, I'm kidding. My name is Patrick Moy. I'm also a musician, singer, songwriter, keyboardist. I'm also a pastor. Pretty much. Worship leader. Yes.
Nikwambie yani I think ni wananyenyekea kwa sababu wanajua hatuna time.
Zile naweza weka ni I am married. I'm married to the world's most beautiful girl. Yes. She's called Purity. Yes.
Sawa. Insert theme song.
Yeah. Maybe that's my science. Come to think of it.
Ndio sasa being married is a science.
Oh yeah.
No worries.
And that.
Umesikia hiyo? Okay, we have people from all circles, married and not married. Sound engineers and not sound engineers, scientists
and
non-scientists.
Yes.
We have them all and we host them all in the TalkBox, where we talk about anything and everything music. Without another further ado, tuanze na our guest. Hey, I think because of music, tutafocus on you. Sababu yani ni bila tuna time. Unaona, tungekuwa na time tungepitia hiyo list yako. Nimesikia umefanya piano. Kwanza nimesikia ukicheza piano. So is there any background in music hapo?
Yes, I do have a background in music. Started when I was 5. 5 years old.
No.
Yes.
Allah?
That's when I started learning how to play the keyboard. And I couldn't finish some notes, so my piano teacher used to finish for me the chord.
Because of your small fingers.
Because of my small fingers.
Those tiny fingers, but 5 years, that's impressive.
Shout out to teacher Samuel Wamukota.
Samuel Wamukota.
Yes.
Shout out to you. And watch the TalkBox. Yes. For more shout outs. We'll be hosting your students. Yes, continue.
So I started playing then I started writing songs when I was 10. I launched my first song when I was 11.
11?
Yes.
No, wait.
What? Veteran.
You launched your first song when you were 11?
Yes.
11 years?
Years old in primary school.
Not 2011, like
no.
11. Yeah, because...
Not 2011, 11 years.
11 years old.
Your own song?
Yes, my own song.
That you learned on YouTube, copy lyrics?
No.
Hey.
Yes.
Composer at 11. Please continue.
Yeah, then in high school I did music all the way, KCSE and stuff. Then I also did ABRSM, classical music, up to grade 5.
Grade what?
5.
Dada amebakisha namba tatu.
Tatu peke
yake.
For those who understand the BRSM,
Yes,
grade
you
5
know
is
what
no
it meant,
joke.
yes.
Grade 5 is no
That's
joke.
where the distinguishing between men and boys
and boys
and girls
and women.
and women.
Oh my goodness. We respect you. You have gone before us. You're an authority hapo. Alama ya mshangao. Haya. Grade 5.
Yes, grade 5.
Oh my goodness. So in all this, in your journey, where did you find the interest to become a sound engineer?
Now, as a composer, there are things I like, there are things I would like that some producers were not necessarily getting. And even when performing in live audiences, there's a specific way I wanted to sound because I knew how my voice sounded. And I was like, I'm going to go learn this on a serious scale. So I went to African Nazarene University, did my certificate in audio production there.
No.
Yes.
See, grade 5, not a certificate in audio engineering.
I actually thought I went to YouTube University and I did no.
There's more. There's more.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I did it, and I got so involved. I found it such a beautiful world of sound. So I wanted to do sound for film, but I found myself doing sound for live audiences because of serving in church.
Because of serving in church.
Yes.
And I'm just interested in this sound engineering because you're a female in sound engineering, which is considered a male-dominated department. How did you get there, Yani? How could feel like Yani? Nikasifai hapa. I mean, am I in the wrong place? Did you feel something of the sort? What drove you to just beat the odds?
Well, I wanted to be a national geographer.
What?
Geographer. Oops.
Wait. Like Nat Geo?
Nat Geo.
No.
So I was like, okay, I need to do both. So I went to do environments and I went to do audio to bring them together. So yes, that is where it started. And also in high school, I got an opportunity to do sound for one of the K24 news sessions. So
we're sorry, did you say in high school?
Was
it part of Job Shadow?
No, they came to my high school and they were I was in Precious Blood, so they yes.
Pause for effects.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna zoom in up for effects. Alama ya mshangao also. Enough.
So I think that time PB had done very well, so they came to do news and show how PB does their things. Then I just started speaking to the sound engineer. I'm like, hi, yes, I'm interested in this, and I'm the chair lady of film club. Can I help you? They're like, okay, come. Mic the ladies who are supposed to speak. I was like, okay.
That's impressive initiative. That's initiative, my friends.
Bold.
And very bold. And you didn't mention that you were the chair lady of the film club.
Yes, then.
Hey! Achievements over achievements. Oh my goodness. Hey, okay. Pasi, let me just get to you sasa.
Mimi nafeel kama leo ningefaa tu kukuwa mimi na wewe tuko.
Ndio?
And
then you to
feel worthy.
We are being humbled.
I don't feel worthy.
We are being humbled, my people.
Yes.
If you're there
that
watching,
level of seriousness, that no, I'm not going to wing sound. I'm going to go and do a certificate.
Hey.
Yeah, that is commitment and that is excellence.
And I like the way ameongea kuhusu. She wanted to make something different. She wanted to change. Yani, alisikia like people are not doing the right thing. She's not
They're
getting
not
what she wanted.
her also, yeah.
So she wanted to do it herself. Initiative, my people.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Initiative.
Deep.
Deep. So, Pasi.
Yes.
Now, I want to talk to you about sound engineers in relation to ministry.
Yes.
Yes, because najua wewe you have served in the music ministry for quite some time.
Absolutely.
When mzee?
Yes.
We mkuru?
Mimi si mzee. you will be beaten by my wife if you call me mzee. Utasema tu mi ni kijana
Wewe ni kijana
ambaye amebobea kwa huduma.
Umebobea.
Nimebobea.
Sawa. Sawa. No. Tunaona unaongea ile Kiswahili mufti pale.
Kweli.
Sawa. Sasa kama mtu aliyebobea kwenye ministry ya muziki.
Kweli.
What do you think about sound engineers?
Sound engineers vis-a-vis worship team or music ministry.
Yes.
I would say sound engineers, first of all, shout out to and hats off to every sound engineer, starting in Sitam and to all other churches all over the world, because TalkBox is global.
Amen.
And so to every sound engineer, hats off, because sound engineer, they operate in a very sensitive place. A people environment. They're in a people environment, and a people environment is a very touchy place to operate from.
It's a very sensitive.
So secondly, coming to your question, so I was just giving hats off because they play a very pivotal role. So I would say sound engineers are very important because they are you see the way the chef prepares food in the kitchen.
Yeah, I see the chef.
You see the chef?
There's definitely food in this story. I'm listening.
Yes, definitely see the chef. Yeah.
There's food.
Yes. So the chef, how the waiter handles that food.
Yes.
All the way to the table where people are.
Yes.
I see, and with no disrespect, this is just an analogy. I see sound engineers as being waiters.
Okay.
Of different categories of people who use sound as media. Okay?
Sound engineers are like waiters.
Exactly.
Yes.
But not in a bad way.
No,
this is it, because they display how they display and how they present what has already been done is very important.
Very
because
crucial.
the customer will never touch the food, will never see anything from the chef.
Yes.
The waiter is actually as important as the chef.
Yes.
As it were, so to say. So I don't know if that example holds water, but basically
it's a very
it would
good
mean,
analogy,
isn't it?
Yes.
So that the worship team, in as much as they're skilled or what, if the person who is presenting their work or their ministry or their role is not presenting it to the people or to the consumer, so to say, and in this aspect, church, if he's not presenting it properly, then it is not going to. It's not going to work.
Okay.
Yes, they are a very important conduit to, and so it's very important for there to be good synergy and good cooperation between the worship team and the sound engineer. All the time. Actually, worship teams are supposed to respect sound engineers.
I like that.
Yes, and sound engineers are supposed to also have a good rapport. I've worked in two types of environments. Sorry, I know I'm taking much of your time, but two environments. One, I've worked in a place where there was soft. You know, in church we don't have open hostility.
Yes.
Only that one we call it wickedness.
Yes.
But there are environments where you can have soft hostility, if you know what I mean.
Soft hostility.
Yes.
Yes.
Bwana asifiwe sana.
Amen.
But soft hostility,
Amen.
like don't you dare.
Amen.
Yes, like Bwana asifiwe sana. Amen is loud, but don't you dare.
Don't you dare.
Just please remember the demarcation between the sound engineer or the sound team as a whole and the worship team.
Okay.
The worship team has never thrived in that environment.
Yes.
And the sound engineer, sorry to say, I know this is going to catch you by surprise. The sound engineer also does not thrive in that environment.
Okay.
Because God always operates in an environment of unity. I've now worked, and currently actually I'm working also with a sound engineer that is so integrated to the worship team. We've got a good rapport, and the output, Ben.
Yes. Amazing. Amazing.
Where there's harmony, when there's harmony, bad equipment, I'm not saying bad equipment should be the case, but where there is a challenge on equipment, everything is going to work well.
That's so true.
Where there's synergy and where there's unity. Vis-a-vis where we have got multi-million-dollar equipment and no relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in that very same topic, do you think your journey as a sound engineer, you've experienced that, probably there are worship team members who don't take sound engineers seriously?
Yes.
Yes. Hey.
Unfortunately.
Amewasha moto.
Yeah.
Kuna moto inawaka hapa hivi, but yes, but it's a very genuine concern. The harmony between sound engineers and the worship team. Please continue.
It's sadly true. Sometimes the worship team and the sound engineers get into some squabbles. Squabbles.
Unasikia?
That's a cute,
use hard words in the
cute name.
TalkBox. Squabbles. Hey.
So you get sometimes, bahati mbaya mtu hajisikii. Now the sound engineer might not know what they hear. They think you can hear, but when you're on the other end, you
lack
might not
of communication.
hear. Exactly, lack of
Points
communication.
Points ni zile. Hashtag. Yes, please continue.
So I believe there needs to be a balance. Everyone needs to understand that, first of all, these are machines. One.
Yes.
They are not necessarily artificial intelligence, but they're supposed to work that way.
Yeah.
Everyone has to play their part, and everyone needs to understand that what you're doing is a whole package, both of you. Yes. One is a rapper, one is a gift.
Yeah.
If y'all don't come...
Please, hold up. Wait a minute.
Analogies.com.
One is a what?
One is a rapper, and one is the actual gift.
Yes, you cannot be the rapper and the gift.
You can't.
You are either...
And you must work together. Otherwise, the gift will go just like that in a katumbaya. Yeah. Or you can't give somebody just a rapper.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Yes.
So you have to come together.
You have to come together to be presentable.
It is not easy, but it needs work. So that everyone can understand where they're coming from, be it professionally and what... Everyone needs to know what they're handling, what machines they're handling, what is being done, so they can understand each side. The sound engineer understands what the worship team person is going through, and what the worship team person understands what the sound person is going through.
That's very great. You can't be the rapper and the gift. You're either or. Please know your place. Stick to your lane. But we need to talk about this harmony. What do you think is an ideal environment for the sound engineer and the worship team? What do you think? What would you want this worship team to work on for there to be unity and harmony?
I think it's less of theory. I think they need to be there when the action is happening. I don't know whether you split the worship team in half and just let them sit behind you
and watch you work
when sound engineering is being done. Then
they will appreciate. And same to the sound engineers. Okay.
They go behind.
Yes.
Listen to what they're saying, whether they can't hear themselves. You can only know when you are standing there, when you've been put at that place. So I think if there's a possibility that each side can get to experience each other's side on a live, serious basis, they will come to understand and appreciate.
It. What do you think about that, Pasi?
Now that Love has mentioned the practical part, I'm going to mention the theory part. Because that's what has worked in the different places that I've worked in. There are worship team members, Daisy, who don't know mic technique, who don't know monitoring and why monitoring, there are. So I feel as if it's a synergy of the two, whereby the sound man or the sound engineer has to initiate. Don't wait for the worship team, worship pastor or the HOD to say, oh, we need a technical training. You do it because it's going to save you a lot of stress. Call, say, we need a clinic. It's going to be a 2-hour clinic. We are going to show you what stage sound is, what house feed is. We are going to teach you what levels are, what clipping is. Everything, so that someone can actually know. When you're saying, no, you're clipping, I can't pump you further than this, they understand. What you need to project. Stop asking me to pump up, but project, and so on and so forth. I feel as if it's dual.
I think that's the
that
case.
Has worked for me. I've been very intentional in making sure that any worship team that I interact with, they know mic techniques, they know sound basics, and so on.
They need to appreciate what they're handling.
Yes,
so that they can appreciate what the sound engineers are doing. As the sound engineers also appreciate what the music team is contributing. I think that harmony is just a matter of appreciating, isn't it? I like this interaction.
And respecting each other, because soundmen do a lot of work.
They do a lot
and
of
so
work.
do worship teams.
Yes, they do a lot of work. Please, if you're out there, if you're a worship minister, if you're a sound engineer, just work on being intentional about bringing harmony between the two of you. If you're a sound engineer, try to interact with the worship leaders up here. They're also people. Yeah, the worship leaders interact with the sound engineers. They're also people. Yeah, everyone has challenges in their workplace. Something might arise. Sindio? The challenges up and up, Sindio? Yes. Thank you so much, guys. Yani, I've taken a lot from this meeting, and I really appreciate you guys. I think we need to have more of this.
And I want to appreciate you and the whole Hope Media team. I've not seen this in Kenya, by the way.
Thank you.
I was, by the way, thinking of one day doing a podcast, and look, this is even way better.
I know.
Whereby music is just broken down. I love it.
The TalkBox.
Yeah, heads up.
Oh my
and
goodness.
hats off, of course, to everyone who is behind this. You're doing a good job. Yeah.
Thank you so much on behalf of Hope Media, on behalf of Hope Recording Studios, on behalf of the people in Hope TV, the cameramen working in the background. We have Andiva on the camera. We have the director. We have the producer, Kevinsky Mlunda.
Kevinsky is producer extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Hey, je suis je peux plus. I know, eh? Relax, calm down. We have Eric on the other side doing the mix for this thing. He's also doing lighting, surprisingly. But we appreciate everyone who's contributing through everyone. I see people online. Eunice Wanjiru throwing hands up with you. I like that. Those emojis. Come by YouTube, icon emojis. Soila says it's amazing. Grace Ongui says she's watching. Eric Maina is watching. That guy's multi. And this man can multitask.
No, you cannot.
Hey, when you're lighting sound and still watching.
Then if you're playing drums, you can multitask.
Hey,
I have a question
amen.
that I'd like. I know time is much spent,
so,
but I'd like.
So you need one question.
Yes, just one question.
Uno.
Daisy, I just like not a question, but a pleading. Can Daisy talk to the ladies out there who think that instruments are a reserve of men, who think that sound is a reserve of men? Can you talk to them? Because I've been singing this song in my assembly and in every other assembly. I know they're having the same problem, just waiting and depending on when the boys are not around, the church is in trouble. Can you just talk to the ladies and about those who are saying, I just want to play at home, I want to learn. They've been learning for 10 years.
Yeah. Please.
As a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies. Again, analogies. Me and analogies.
Well listening.
So, just like back in the day, driving was just for men. Kitambo.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid. You need to take the first step. Just like you take the first step to go behind the wheel and just do one lap, going around somewhere and then coming back. You take the first step, pick that instrument, be guitar, piano, sax, anything. Just do it. You learn as you go. Honestly, I didn't know how to play church songs most of the time because I was a classical pianist. So I had to take the first step to be like, okay, fine. I know something and I'm going to work on this something and grow it. There's always room for growth. Nobody knows everything. Sound is not just for men. Usiogope. Do not be afraid of carrying cables. Cables are very light and you might not have to carry them at some point.
Amen.
Usually it's guys who carry them, but they're very light. You will not get electrocuted.
Thank you so much.
You will not get electrocuted.
So deep. Yes. We need more analogies. We don't mind the analogies as long as the message is sent home. Right from the TalkBox where we talk about everything and anything music. Guys, we thank you so much. We're winding up. Just stay tuned for more. We have more along the way. Just subscribe, share this link, share this information. We need to reach out and also Yes, this is the TalkBox brought to you by Hope Recording Studios, the TalkBox where we talk about anything and everything music. And with that, goodbye. Wait, nimekumbushwa Whiteman ndio anaidirect. Whiteman is the director extraordinaire.
The Whiteman.
The Whiteman.
Ash.
You need to meet that guy.
The whitest man in Africa.
Mbona una kamera huko kwenyu? Naona anafanya kazi yako eh? Hebu nirudishie uso yangu sasa. I think okay. Sawa, cheza kama wewe. Ukifade out tushamaliza. This is the TalkBox where we talk about anything and everything music. Goodbye.